This is Newsbeat from OU Daily. I'm Peggy Dodd.
I'm Megan Pratt.
And here's your weekly headlines. This week in the city of Norman, city officials honored Norman native and NCAA basketball player Trae Young with a street dedication ceremony. The street is directly located in front of the Young Family Athletic Center. The Trae Young Family Foundation committed $4 million to the center. Young grew up in Norman and attended Norman North High School. He played basketball for OU before being drafted into the NBA in 2018. Young now plays for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's a clip from the ceremony.
3, 2, 1.
In statewide news, Governor Kevin Stitt and 8 other Republican governors signed a letter to the NCAA requesting a change in the organization's transgender student-athlete participation policy. The governors wrote that the NCAA avoids responsibility for ensuring fairness of collegiate sports by allowing each sport's national governing body to determine trans student participation policies. The letter drew criticism from Norman representatives in the Oklahoma State Legislature. Representative Jacob Rosecrans, a Democrat from Norman, called the letter a non-issue in a statement to the OU Daily. Another Democrat from Norman, Representative Jared Deck, wrote the letter was a, quote, meaningless gesture. Senator Mary Boren, a Democrat from Norman, wrote to OU Daily that letting each sports governing body decide a participation policy is the fair solution for all athletes. Oklahoma banned trans women from competing on women's sports teams in 2022 when Stitt signed Senate Bill 2, known as the Save Women's Sports Act.
On Monday, the state and the Oklahoma School Security Institute launched a safety app called Protect OK. The app allows users to report any suspicious activity anonymously and is free to use. OU already offers a similar resource called Rave. That app automatically flashes a warning on user screens if campus is in imminent danger. While Protect OK is solely for reporting, Rave aims to notify users of emergencies.
On campus this week, the Undergraduate Student Congress officially recognized Native American Heritage Month and Veterans Day. Native American Heritage Month takes place throughout November and was first recognized by the federal government in 1990. As of fall 2023, 1,107 of OU's over 29,000 students identify as Native American or Alaska Native. The agenda for the meeting recognized the university is on Caddo and Wichita Nation land. In the resolution to acknowledge Veterans Day, the Congress encouraged students to think of veterans beyond the holiday.
This year's University Sing, also known as U-Sing, opened this week on Thursday. You can catch shows on Friday and Saturday at the Reynolds Performing Arts Center.
The theme for the 2023 show is Exhibition. Here's a clip from OU Daily's video from the show.
Scares me the most is what if when he sees me, I like a nosing. What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? He holds me, my heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open.
You can find the full video on our website and on social media.
Be on the lookout for OU Daily's next print publication, our winter magazine. This issue will feature stories on the value of a college education and the state of diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. On the city side, you can look for stories about the future of live music in Norman and what might happen to the land left by the Griffin Memorial Hospital.
Lastly, you'll be able to read a profile of a professor that had a part on the set of the 1984 film Children of the Corn. That issue will be on racks later this month. Along with that publication, we'll have a longer special edition of Newsbeat. In that episode, you'll hear from reporters about their stories.
Saturday, OU football will play West Virginia at home. This game comes after last week's Bedlam loss to Oklahoma State. That game came with controversial calls and undisciplined errors, marking OU's second consecutive loss. To catch up on last week's game ahead of Saturday and see our best photos and videos from the final bedlam in the Big 12, visit OUDaily.com.
Let's look at the Daily's calendar for coming events this week. On Friday night, OU men's basketball plays Mississippi Valley State and OU volleyball plays Houston. Both games are in Norman. Friday night also marks November's second Friday Art Walk in downtown Norman. On Sunday, OU women's basketball plays Oral Roberts at home.
The Daily's calendar of events is filling up. The calendar tab on our website features campus, city, and statewide events. If you like what you see from student media, Giving Tuesday is coming up later this month. On November 28th, the Daily will be fundraising. You can find more details at oudaily.com/donate.
Thanks for listening to Newsbeat from OU Daily. This is the Daily's weekly news podcast. New episodes of Newsbeat will air every Friday. In between episodes, keep up with us throughout the week on Facebook and X at OU Daily, and also Instagram and Threads at the OU Daily.
Sports fans, be sure to check out the OU Daily Sports Podcast for the latest in sports and commentary. If you'd like to read more about the stories you heard on this podcast, you can find those and more online at oudaily.com. My name's Megan Pratt. I'm a news reporter here at the Daily.
My name's Peggy Dodd. I'm a news editor here at the Daily.
We'll see you here next week on The Newsbeat.